6:21 is our time here right now. Well, parents of students at Southdale North Woodside School in Dartmouth have hopes for an outdoor naturalized play space for their kids, something they say will get children outside more and enjoy the fresh air, and that will improve their overall health and wellness. But they need our help. They'd like your vote, please, as they compete for a $100,000 prize from the Aviva Community Fund. And resident Angela Khan joins me on the phone this afternoon to tell us more about this. Angela, good morning to you, or good afternoon it is. How you doing today?
Yeah, good afternoon. Good.
Good, glad to hear. Well, tell me more about this effort here. What's this all about, and what is it you'd like? What is an outdoor, what is it called here again? An outdoor naturalized play space. Is this
right.
a grandiose playground, or what is this exactly?
No, it's really just going away from the typical structures that you see on school grounds. There is one structure that will be put in place, and that's going to be in the primary to grade 3 area, and that is covered by the budget, but anything else is not covered through the budget. So we kind of got together last year and started talking about some options for fundraising. We fundraised last year and were able to earn $15,000 through HRSB support and the school and the parents and the general community, which is great. And HRM, they've agreed to donate some funds to it. But what we ended up talking about was, what do kids like to do when they're on the school grounds? And when I watch my kids play, I've got 2 kids that are currently going to the school. And what they like to do is not just play on the structure. They like to play under the structure, digging in the dirt. They like to play on the hill, sliding down the hill. There's a ridge of trees up at the school. And they love playing in amongst the trees, play hide and seek and just be creative and do their own thing, not just be told, hey, this is a slide structure and you go up here and you slide down here. So, what we've designed, and it's been in consultation with a company called Evergreen, and HRSB has been very supportive. They actually recommended a lady called Ria Mahar, and she's a school ground design consultant, so this is just what she does. She worked with the students and the staff and the parents, not just from the Southdale North Woodside School, but also she met with North Woodside, South Woodside, Hawthorne. These are all feeder schools into this new school that's being built. Some people don't even know that there is a new school being built in Dartmouth South. It's going to be a primary to grade 9 school, and it's replacing the old Prince Arthur Junior School. That's actually been torn down, and they are building the new school on that site. So there was lots of consultation with all of the other feeder schools, and they had their part to play in actually designing the space. So a naturalized play space means that there's much more trees around for the parents, not only to enjoy shade, but just for the kids to kind of hang out and sort of, hey, relax under a tree if you want to just take a break. And, for the primaries to grade 3, what we focused on in all of these areas were things that are appropriate for them. So they'll have, tunnels, walkways, digging areas, a hill for kind of climbing up and sliding down, a little butterfly garden, a little teepee area where they can kind of play inside of or outside and around, and just very age appropriate for them. And something that's really wasn't factored into it was a space for the grades 4 through grade 9 at the back of the school. There was nothing considered for it. So we will have spaces for all 3 of those age ranges, which would be appropriate for them. So like for the grades 4 through 6, who don't have access to those structures that are going to be in front of the school, we have a gaga ball pit, which is something we currently have, sort of like a dodgeball, outdoor dodgeball.
Yeah.
There's going to be outdoor classrooms, which is great for the teachers as well. A larger hill, because they're a little bit older, so a larger hill with an actual slide down, which they can use in the winter time for sliding as well. Like I said, outdoor classrooms for the kids to use or for the teachers. For the grades, 7 through 9, things that they like to do, just encourage them to not go off school grounds during lunch, which is what they usually do, because
really.
they're cooler. They want to get away from the teachers, but create some spots for them that are age appropriate.
Well, good for you guys for doing this. What's the cost? What's the estimated cost of what you want to do?
So what we have said with the Viva Community Fund, because we're asking them for the most that we can, is $100,000. But the estimate right now would be around 160 to possibly even a couple $100,000. We do have a design and we do have a budget, but we have the benefit of having this built during the time of construction of the school. So we're hoping to reduce some of those costs, because essentially it's a blank slate right now. So the time to actually build this is now because the school is opening next year. And so the reason we are approaching Aviva Community Fund for fundraising and asking the Dartmouth residents to really get behind this and support this is because if we get the funding now through Aviva, then a lot of those structures can be in place by the time the school opens next year in September.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've only got a few seconds left here. Where do people go if they want to vote for you?
Awesome. Okay, so we're the only ID in Dartmouth in this particular category, community health. So they need to go to votekidsplay.com. So Vote Kids Play.
Yep.
And that'll take you right to the idea page. You'll see all the pictures and the breakdown of what it is. And you just register there with your email or with Facebook and go back, log in. And this year you can give all 18 votes at the same time. So it's pretty cool. You don't have to keep going back. Do it all at once. And we think it's pretty cool that the kids can actually vote. So I've registered my 4-year-old to vote and, help them to feel like they're a part of the process too.
Well, listen, good luck with your effort, and appreciate you taking a few moments to tell us what this is all about. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Angela Kahn. And again, go to votekidsplay.com if you'd like to vote for again, Southdale North Woodside School and their new playground, their naturalized play space. And on that note, hey, thanks.
Created using Powtoon.